Okay, so this section is 11.2 and 11.3. This is just kind of going over one new definition and some certain problems that we might see. This is one in which we might see it'll say something like 111 is a term with t of 0 is 7 and d equals 4, or the difference generator is 4. What we have to do is we have to use our equation, okay? We know this is arithmetic because it's talking about a difference multiply or a difference generator. So this is plus or minus this number. So we can start to build things up. We know t of 0 is 7. So that's our y-intercept, or our initial value. And we know that our slope is 4, or our difference generator. So we're looking at some type of equation like this. And we're told that 111 is a term. We want to find out which term it is. So we'll plug in 111 equals 4n plus 7. And now we just solve for n. So subtract 7, we get 104 equals 4n. Divide by 4, you get 26 equals n. So 111 is the 26th term. Okay, and that's how these type of problems are going to work. Okay, here's another one, another example. However, this time we're using r. When you see r, this is a hint to you that this is a geometric sequence. So again, we can start to build our equation. Since it's geometric, we're going to be dealing with a exponential type equation. So our initial value is 3, as given to us, times our ratio, or our multiplier, which is 2, risen to some n. And we're going to solve for n. And we know that 1536 is a term, so we can set up like this. Okay, and I'm going to pause while I go get a calculator. 1536 divided by 3 is 512. So 512 equals 2 to the n. And to solve this, we're going to have to use our good friend log. If we remember, we have the log rule of, if we log both sides, okay, so log of 512 equals log of 2 to the n. When we have an exponent on a log, we can bring this exponent down to the front. So now we can rewrite this as log 512 equals n times log 2. Now we can divide by log of 2. So now we're looking at the equation of log 512 divided by log 2 equals n. You're going to have to use a calculator for this. So we're going to want to start bringing calculators to class. So log of 512 divided by log of 2 is going to equal 9. If we don't get a whole number back, then we've done something wrong. We have to get a whole number. There should ever be decimals because these terms, these are representing term numbers. We can't have half a terms. So what this says is that 1536 is the 9th term of the sequence. Okay, so these are the examples. We're going to have to use logs. We'll practice these in class. Okay, the next section deals with arithmetic and geometric means. Means are, of course, averages. And for arithmetic sequences, we have arithmetic means. And for geometric sequences, we have geometric means. Really what this is saying is if you were given, say, 3 terms like this, but we're missing the middle one, arithmetic and geometric means are dealing with, if this was an arithmetic sequence, what goes in the middle here? If this is a geometric sequence, again, what goes in the middle here? That's what the mean is we're given end terms, and we need to find what goes in the middle. Once again, we're going to be using certain equations, and we're just plugging into the equations and trying to figure out what they're trying to ask. So again, arithmetic sequences are suspiciously like linear equations. Geometric sequences are suspiciously like exponential equations, okay? So again, if we can just break it down into these formulas and plug in what we know, we can start to answer questions. Here's an example of a problem we might see. It's asking find 5 arithmetic means between -91 and -67. So what I like to do is I like to set up my sequence. So there's 91, or -91. I'm going to go 1 blank, 2 blanks, 3 blanks, 4 blanks, 5 blanks. There's my 5 arithmetic means. And then -67. Then I write in my term numbers. So this is t of 0, t of 1, t of 2, t of 3, t of 4, t of 5, and t of 6 will be -67. Okay, now that I have this set up, I want to take what they've given me and try and build an equation. So since it's arithmetic, it's going to look like a linear sequence. Our initial value is -91. We don't know what our difference generator is yet, so we'll just mark it with a D times n minus 91. Okay. However, they've given me what the 6th term is, so I can use this to help me out. So I can say that -67 equals, it's the 6th term, so this is going to be D times 6 minus 91. And now I can use my calculator to help me out. -67 plus 91 is going to be 24 equals D times 6. Divide by 6, I'll find out that 4 equals D. So my difference generator is 4. So in theory, if I add 4 every time going up, I should hit -67. So the 5 arithmetic means here would be -87, -83, -79, -75, plus 4 is -71, and plus 4 more, and I get -67. So I've done this correctly, okay? Once again, I set up my sequence. I use the clues to try and make a formula. That doesn't give me enough, so I take the other clue they give me to build this equation, and then I solve for D. Okay, and this is what we'll be kind of doing, is setting this up and trying to find the arithmetic means. Let me give you an example of a geometric. Okay, so this problem asks for 3 geometric means between 7 and 112. So the first thing I do is I write my sequence. So I know 7. They're asking for 3 geometric means, so 1, 2, 3, and then 112. Then I write in my term numbers. T of 0, T of 1, T of 2, T of 3, T of 4. Since it's a geometric sequence, I know it's going to look like an exponential equation. So my initial value is 7, so that'll go in for A. So T of n equals 7 times b to the n. However, I don't know what my multiplier is, so I'm going to have to use the other clue here, that T of 4 is 112. So I can write in that 112 equals 7 times b to the, which term number is it? It's the 4th, so this is b to the 4th. Now I'm going to use my calculator to help me out. So 112 divided by 7 is 16 equals b to the 4th. The 4th root of 16 is actually 2, so b equals 2. So my multiplier here should be 2, so I should be multiplying by 2 all the way up until I get to 112. Let's see if it works. So 7 times 2 is 14. Let's see, I can do these ones in my head. Is 28. 28 times 2 is 56. 56 times 2 is 112. So I've done this correctly, okay? Once again, we're taking the clues they give us, we're building the equations, and then we're trying to solve for the unknown. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. We'll be practicing this tomorrow.